All right, I got here just in the nick of time to the game here at the State Fall Championship USSSA tournament in Puente, California. Grit is facing off against SoCal Aces. I've got a ladder to set up. Let's go. All right, Jax the Axe is going to be leading off Grit. I haven't really completely set up my ladder, but I'm good enough for this play. Here we go. The first pitch misses away for ball one. The payoff pitch hit in the air over to the left fielder, who does make the catch. Good catch there, and that's going to be one out. That brings up Mason Herrera, sugar rush with one out. And he sees strike one called there, on the low side of the strike zone, strike one. The 1-2, and he puts that on the ground. Dove and fielded? No, it gets through. So that's going to be a single for Mason Herrera, and he's going to end up on first base. Great job. That brings up Mason Doyle and the pick over to first, but Herrera's back safely. The 0-0, Herrera goes, ball gets by the catcher, and he is safe. The 1-2, and Herrera hits that well, or I'm sorry, Doyle hits that well. That gets down, and Mason Herrera did round, and he's going to be safe there at home, and Mason Doyle's going to take the extra base there on the throw to home. So great job, little RBI single, extending it to a double on the throw. Good job, Doyle. That brings up Josiah, Gummy Bear here. Grit up 1-0. The 0-0 pitch misses down and away. The 1-0 on the ground, and Doyle does get to third, but Josiah's going to be out at first, so that's going to be 2 outs and bring up Eden. Saya is going to run for Doyle, who I'm not sure is pitching or catching, but one of the two. And Eden up here with 2 outs, man on third base, and he swings and misses at that first pitch. The 2-2, and Eden turns on that, and it is dropped, but handled, and he's thrown out at first. So second baseman made a great play there, almost caught it on the line, but did knock it down and gets Eden at first base, ending Grit's chances there. But Grit does strike first, going up 1-0. Good job, Grit. Let's go get some outs. Okay, we've got Eden pitching the first game here of pool play against the SoCal Aces, and his first offering is down in the dirt for ball one. Aces player shows bunt, almost certainly taking. And he does take, but that's going to be ball 4, putting a man on first base. So that's a 4-pitch walk to start off the game. And Aces threatening. The man on first, no outs. Aces showing bunt, trying to move that runner over. And he lets that strike go. And, ooh, good throw there. Really close play. Nice slide there by number 5 on the Aces. Close play. And that one is hit in the air in no man's land and caught by Herrera. What a job he did there. Good job, Mason. I hope I got a good shot of that. Excellent play. 1 out. So 1 out, man on second. And that's going to hit number 44 on the Aces. Seems like he's okay. Puts a man on first. And in steps the cleanup hitter for the Aces. First and second, 1 out. First pitch is hit on the ground, and it hops over everyone's head. Rocco does field it and get it into Herrera. So a little infield single, friendly hop to that batter, and it's going to be bases loaded, 1 out. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. The 1-1. Swing and miss for strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Eden does get a strikeout there, which was big, because now we got 2 outs with the bases loaded. The 0-0 pitch, bases loaded. This is high. Eden looking to force them to earn the run here, but he misses there. So that's another 4-pitch walk, which he started off the inning with, and that's going to score 1 run, tie it up. Here's the 0-0. paints the inside corner there for strike one. 2-2 delivery, and he hits him. Ouch, that hurts. That's going to score another run for Aces and giving them the 2-1 lead. And Grit remains in trouble here a little bit. The 0-0 pitch, down and in, ball one. The 2-2. Ball on the ground to Eden, fielded nicely, tossed over to first base for out number 3. So Grit does finally get out of it. A lot of bases loaded there, but only 2 runs allowed, so not too bad. So the score's 1-2, SoCal Aces. Let's go Grit. All right, Levi, the kid, is leading off the top of the second. He swings and hits that one all the way out here to the fence, and it's off the top of the fence. Oh my goodness, I almost missed the home run. What a hit, Levi. Great job, boy. That was about 2 feet from being a home run. Whew, I wish I would have got that better on camera. Nice hit. That brings up the mullet man. And he gets the bunt, but that's, oh no. I missed the play. I was trying to get over there, and Levi got caught stealing third base there. So that's 1 out. The 3-0, ball 4. So they do put Gavin on first base with that walk, and that brings up
now batting number 5.
Rocco. So a little brief conference here. Rocco does finally step in. Gavin on first base. They do try to pick, and he's safe. First pitch, up and in, and Gavin takes second base. The 3-1, and that's down in the dirt. Gavin's going to take third. Rocco's going to take his walk to first base. So it's going to be first and third with an out. Here is the pitch. Rocco is going. They throw to shortstop, and Gavin gets back to third safely. So second and third with 1 out here. And the 3-1, called strike 2. Oh, my bad. That's called strike 3. I missed a strike there somewhere, so that's going to be 2 outs. That brings up Clayton. Clayton has been hitting well the last tournament at least, so let's see if he can drive in a couple runs here. Swung on and hit hard all the way down into the corner there. So Rocco's rounding third. He is going to score. Clayton is going to pull into second base, and he's going to have himself a 2 RBI double. Nice hit, Ogre. That brings up Jax the Axe, who flew out his last at bat. Misses. Oh, I didn't miss inside. Apparently it was called strike 1. Catcher fell down. I think he's okay though. The 1-2 again, and that is hit up the middle, but caught by the second baseman for the 3rd out. He tagged second for the theoretical 4th out, but there was no 4th out to be had. Score is 3-2 US Grit. Let's go, boys. All right, Eden coming back in to try to have more command here in the second. Starts off with a strike. Ball is hit in the air to Mason Herrera, who does catch it. Good job, Mason. That's 1 out. All right, we're gonna try to get better here. The 0-0 swung on and hit over to first base, and it is fielded by Eden and tossed over there for 2 outs. Good job. So Eden got 2 quick outs here. Let's see if he can get a 3rd. The 0-0 misses down and in. Here is the 1-1. Swung on the ground again, fielded, thrown over to first. Oh, I missed it, but he's safe. The throw pulled him off the bag. So that's going to be error, and put a man on first. And sorry about that. I'm really trying to figure out how to get better at this camera thing. We do pick over there, and the ball gets by, but he's going to have to hold. Here's the... Ooh. Going to second, and he's going to be safe in there. And I think that was the 0-0 pitch, so it's 1 out. The 1-0 hit in the air here to center field. Oh man, I stink at the camera, but Herrera made another great catch. going back and falling on his butt to make the catch. So that is 3 outs, and Mason Herrera is controlling that fly ball game. Good job, kid. That's going to bring up Herrera after making another great play at shortstop. And he sees strike 1. The 2-2 swung on and hit on the ground, and that gets through. So that's going to be a little single there for Herrera and bring up Mason Doyle. Great job, Mason Herrera. Here's the 0-0 pitch finally. Misses up and in, and Herrera does take second base standing up. The 2-0 swung on and hit way deep in the air here, and that is caught by the center fielder. What a catch! And Herrera has got to get back to second base. What a play there from number 21, Vasquez. Excellent play, young man. That does bring up Saya. Herrera still at second base now with 1 out. And that misses up over Saya's head and back area for ball 1. There's the 1-1. And that is hit in the air, and that's going to get over the right fielder's head. So Mason Herrera's at third base, and he turns, and he's going to go. There's going to be a play at the plate, and he's saved. And Saya gets into second base there. So a little RBI single. All right, new pitcher comes in for Eden, Big Poppy. The first pitch, Eden does foul that back. Here comes the payoff pitch, misses outside. So Eden is going to work a walk after going down 0-2, putting runners on first and second. That brings up Levi. Levi was about 2 feet from putting it over the right field fence, which would have been Grit's first over the fence home run of the season. Let's see what he does here. Misses up and in, and Herrera takes third base safely. The 2-2, and that's going to plunk him. He's a big, strong young man. He's going to trot down to first base. I think he'll be okay. Good job, Levi. Base is loaded now. 1 out, and Mullet Man Gavin steps into the box, looking to do some damage. The 0-0 pitch misses up and away. Ball 1. The 2-2 again, and that hits him, and that's going to bring in a run. Good at bat for Gavin. Great battle. That brings up my 9-year-old son Rocco, also known as BamBam. Bases loaded, 1 out, I believe. Just over a month before his 10th birthday. See what he can do. And he sees strike 1 low. He didn't like it, but it's right there. Protect the low part of the strike zone. The 2-2. And swung on and missed. Good try. That's going to be 2 outs. The 0-0 pitch. Fouled off by Austin. The 1-1. Hit on the ground, back to the pitcher, fielded and thrown to first for out number 3. That's going to be 3 outs. Grit leaves the bases loaded there. And I will check on the score. Eden back out to pitch the bottom of the 3rd here. Grit up 5-2. And he misses low and away, or low and inside with that first one. The 2-2 delivery. Hit on the ground. Fielded by Herrera. Thrown over to first, and that's going to be out number 1. Good play, Mason. New batter here, 1 out, nobody on. The 0-0. And he did go, according to the umpire, so that's strike 1. The 1-1. Swung on and hit back to Eden, who gloves it handily. Tosses it over to first base for out number 2. Good job, Eden. So Eden has been very efficient since that first inning, looking for 1 more out. And he ties him up and gets a strike on that first pitch on the inside corner. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. The 2-2 again. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So 1-2-3 inning there for Eden. And Grit is going to go back up in the top of the 4th, up 5-2. So Clayton, the Ogre, is going to lead off the top of the 4th inning here. And he sees a ball down and in for the first pitch. The 3-0 offering. Ball 4, so 4-pitch walk. Clayton is going to trot down to first base. The 0-0 pitch. That misses high. Clayton scoots into second base safely. The 1-1 hit on the ground. That gets through. And they called him safe. I was looking for a play, the runner going third. I didn't think they had a play on Jax at first. He's pretty quick, but it was close, and the umpire did call him safe, so good job, Jax. So they did discuss it, ultimately ruled Jax safe, so we got first and third, no outs. And Herrera steps in, looks at ball 1, I think. I didn't see a strike call, I'm not sure though. And swung on and missed for strike 2. Or strike 3, I'm sorry. So that first pitch was called a strike. So that's 1 out, and Mason Doyle's going to be out. Mason Doyle steps into the box, second and third, with 1 out. And he sees a ball off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This young man for the Aces is throwing hard, and he has a good amount of arm side run on a lot of his pitches. A little sinker or two-seamer. The payoff pitch again, and that is hit well into the gap here, and it does fall. So Mason pulls up at first, and they're sending the runner from third, and that is going to be a 2-run single for Doyle. Let's go, Doyle, attaboy. That brings up Saya. 1 out, runner on first base, and they pick, and Doyle's back safely. Another pick move. Uh-oh, Doyle's picked off. And he's going to be safe there at second base. So they got him sleeping, but he was able to get over to second base safely. Here's the pitch finally to Saya. That misses off the plate. Hey boys, what team are you guys? MVP?
No,
Cali boys?
Yeah,
Cali boys, all right. What's going on, boys? You guys ready to play some baseball?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, Saya in a 2-0. And he does hit that one, and it finds a gap. So Doyle is going to score, but Saya is going to be out at first base. All right. The 3-1. Hit in the air, foul. Nope, caught by third base. So that's going to be the third out. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th, score 7-5 US Grit. Okay, Eden's still pitching here, bottom of the 4th inning. And he starts out with a ground ball. Mason does glove it, but no play at first base. He tries to rush the throw, and that young man's gonna have an infield single. Nice play, Mason, to keep it in the infield, but couldn't quite get up and make the play to first. So runner on first, no outs here. The 0-0, and they do try to lay down a bunt, but that is gonna be foul. Here's the 0-1, and that misses up over his head. Runner is going to take second base. Here's the 1-1, and that is hit in the air to first base and caught. Runner holds at second base. That's going to be 1 out. Good job. New batter, 0-0. Starts him off with strike 1 called. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Nice pitch. The 2-2. Gets him with the knuckleball. Great pitch, Eden. That's 2 outs. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him off with a fastball in the air, but it hits the backstop. And caught by Levi, just for fun. Strike 1. The 0-2. Put and caught by Gavin for out number 3. So that's the end of the 4th. And I think he said ball game, but let's see. It looks like they're still playing. Okay, so it is 7-2 US Grit going into the top of the 5th inning. Let's go. All right, that brings up Levi here, top of the 5th. Score 7-2 US Grit. And he sees ball 1 to start off the at-bat. The 2-1. Swung on and hit on the ground, fielded nicely by the shortstop, thrown over to first, and he's going to be out. Nice play, number 5. 1 out. That brings up Gavin, the mullet man. Nobody on, 1 out. The 0-0 pitch misses high. The 2-0. Inside, gets a piece of him. And he's gonna trot down to first base. Gavin looked like he wanted to not get hit by the pitch. So he's gonna go to first base reluctantly and bring up Rocco. Rocco steps in. Gavin on first base, 1 out. 0 for 1 on the day, strikeout and a walk. Okay, pick over. Gavin's back safely. The 0-0. Rocco takes strike 1 and Gavin takes second base. The 0-1. And that hits Rocco. He turns and lets it hit him in the butt, and he takes first base. That brings up Austin, aka Smalls, first and second, 1 out. Yeah, 1 out. And I think that was ball 1. Here's the payoff pitch. That misses outside. It's going to load the bases with 1 out for Clayton. Clayton steps in, bases loaded, 1 out. And he sees one down and away. Everybody's holding. Here's the 1-0. Clayton turns on that, but is jammed a bit. Third baseman fields it, and he's going to be out at home on a force play. Nice play there. Third baseman number 33, I think. And that will bring up Jax. So Jax steps in with 2 outs. Bases loaded, looking to put up a few more runs here before we go into the bottom of the 5th. And that one gets away, and Rocco's going. And he's going to be safe. So that's going to bring in 1 run, make the score 8-2. Grit. The 1-0. Jax hits that off the handle. It is fielded. Toss over to first. That's going to be 3 outs. So the Aces get out of that without a lot of damage, with considering the traffic on the base paths. 8-2. Grit going into the bottom of the 5th. Okay, Eden steps in, I think, trying to close this game out. This should be the last 3 outs, and that is hit into center field. Jack's going back, and it's going to be right here at the fence underneath me. Jax picks it up and throws towards second base, or third base. That's all right. Hey, nice hit there, number 33. Starts off with a double. All right, man on second, no outs. Eden starts with a ball up the 2-2. And that's hit on the ground. Foul? No fair. So he's going to have himself a little single. It was knocked down over there by Clayton, but he couldn't handle it. And that's going to be a little infield single. First and second, no outs. That is hit into center field, and it gets by Jax. Oh no. That's going to score 2. Jax picks up and throws to 2. And he's going to be safe there with a double, a 2-run double. And that cuts Grit's lead from 6-4, making the score 8-4. So Eden looking to settle in and find an out here. First pitch, off the plate, ball 1. 2-0, down in the dirt. Runner's going third, and he's going to be safe there. The 3-1, hit on the ground, and fielded nicely by Saya, taken to first base. That is going to make it 8-5, but he does find an out, and now bases are empty. And it looks like Coach Doyle's coming in to bring in someone to close this out. Eden, good job, kid. Way to pitch. Okay, Clayton steps in with 1 out to try to finish this game off with a 3-run lead. And he starts off with a ball. The 3-2 again. Low in the dirt for ball 4. So Clayton walks the first man he faces, puts a runner on first, and he's gonna have to find another. He's gonna have to try to get an out here. New batter steps in, runner on first, 1 out. Clayton starts him off with the ball outside. They back pick, and he's gonna be safe. The 1-0, swung on and missed. The 1-1, called strike on the inside corner. The payoff pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. That is 2 outs now. And Clayton avoids bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's go. All right, 2 outs now, runner still on first base. Clayton starts out with strike 1, good pitch. Here is the 0-1. Strike 2. The 2-2. Swung on, strike 3. That is 3 outs, and that is going to be the ball game. So Grit does hang on there at the end, even though they let it get a little closer. Pulls out an 8-5 victory. Way to go, boys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace.